May peace be with you this Thursday morning, March 19th. Like many of you, I have been reflecting on how much has changed so quickly with the way that we live our lives. It has been really disorienting, and I've been focusing on just how odd it all feels and the uncertainty of everything. And yesterday, I tried to make a shift and begin to think about what is next. What are the new things here that that our family can embrace? And one thing stood out to me, and it's a story about our daughter, Avery, and I thought I'd share that this morning. You see, about a month or so ago, Avery became really fascinated with washing her hands. And she will spend 5, 10, if we let her, 15 minutes or more in front of the sink, just washing her hands, playing with the water, turning the faucets on and off, over and over again. And it's been really frustrating for the most part, because a lot of times we as busy working parents are trying to get out the door, and she is just playing with the sink and throwing a temper tantrum if we take her away. Flash forward to now, and we are hearing again and again from our public health officials that the number one thing you can do to help stop the spread of coronavirus is to wash your hands and practice good hygiene. Suddenly, this big, frustrating thing in our lives now seems like an important blessing, something that we need to embrace and celebrate and nurture. What other toddler do I know who is willing and wants to wash their hands so much? This is a good thing, and a reminder for Laura and I to join in and wash our hands and practice good hygiene. So this thing that was frustrating us and causing a lot of temper tantrums is now suddenly a good hope that we should be nurturing with our family. I've been trying to pay attention to where other areas might resonate with that sudden change. Social media, for example, this has been something that I've been trying to step away from in my life, and now suddenly I am using it more than ever as a way to connect with friends, with family, and with my congregation here. For many folks, I'm thinking about how addicted we often are to working, to doing more, and how in this period of self-isolation, for many of us, we simply have to slow down and learn to be at peace with doing less. That's hard for a lot of us, but maybe this is a season in which we can embrace that and learn from it ourselves. And this all brings me back to this familiar scripture in the Old Testament that talks about how for everything in life there is a time and a season, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to dance and a time to mourn, a time to embrace and a time to let go. And I know for our family in the past few days we have wept and laughed, we have danced and mourned, we have planted new potted plants to try to bring some new life into our house and have uprooted others. The one thing that I don't think we have done well intentionally is to really be present with what it is that we need to embrace and what it is that we need to let go here in this new season of our lives together, however long that may last. So if you're like me and are struggling to pivot to all these changes at once, then I would invite you to join me today in thinking about these simple self-examination questions, and I'll offer up just 2 of them. The first is, what am I called to embrace? And the second is, what may I be called to let go. So what should I be embracing here amidst all these sudden changes? And what might I need to let go of? I would invite you and even challenge you to spend some time meditating, praying, journaling, talking with a loved one about those. Because if we can shift to a place of intentionality here, I think we will find that there are deep life lessons for us to embrace, and hard, graceful truths for us to come by in terms of letting go. What am I called to embrace? What am I called to let go? I'll be thinking of that today, and I hope you'll do so as well. And if I can find a good photo or take one today, I'll drop a photo of Avery standing perched on our bathroom toilets trying to wash her hands again and again so that you can join in the levity of the story with us. May you embrace something beautiful today, and may you let go of something that is bringing you frustration.